Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and welcome to Friday and the Friday freebie. Before I show you the freebie, I want to go over something with you because I've had so many emails. I thought I explained it well enough in the newsletter, but evidently I didn't. Okay, the secret codes. Now, there's only going to be a secret code every now and then. You may not find one in every newsletter, and I'm not going to put in the title of every newsletter secret code because I want you to look through the newsletter and hunt for that secret code. So it may be in this one, the next one it may not be in, the next one it may not be in, and then it may pop up in another one. So that is something that you'll just have to, when you're reading, look. And it is going to be very light. And I said pale, which means light, very light. It's not going to be a big, bold secret code there because that's not secret, is it? Anybody could just skim it and see that. So it'll be a light, very pale, light code. And it'll always have a hashtag in front of it. If you find something and you think that might be it, but it does not have a hashtag, and you know what a hashtag is, right? Everybody knows what a hashtag is. Hashtag. If it does not have that in front of it, then it's not the secret code, because I'll always put that there. And then I'll have a link that says, just like I did on the top of this email, there's a link that says something to the effect, go to download your secret, your digital from your secret code. I don't remember what I said, but anyway, you'll see it in there. So you copy that secret code along with the hashtag. So if it's hashtag blue, which that's not it, but if it is, you got to copy all of that and plug that in. When you click on that link to go over to the page where the secret code is going to be revealed, it'll ask you for a password. That is the password. You plug that in, hit enter, and it'll pull it up. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I was going to try to go over it with my iPad in front of you, but I don't have the newsletter right now, and I didn't want to try to resend it again. I've resent it about 10 times this morning, and I don't mind that. I want y'all to all get it and be able to download your freebies, because every time that I put a secret code in there, I'll probably put either 4 or 5 page freebie in, and they'll always be different. So it won't be something that you've seen before or that you already have. It'll always be different. Like this is what you get on the secret code this week. And that's our little Cooper. That's our doggy. So that page, and this looks just like Alicia and M's farm. It's not, but it looks like they have a little farm like this and a little spring, and Cooper loves to play in that spring. And then that one, and that one. Now this is not him. This is a picture of another one. He doesn't have a lot of light brown in him. He's mostly white. And then this one, drinking the water. And then another one, which I absolutely love, because that's exactly how he looks when he's standing, you know, pointing at a squirrel or something like that. He loves to go out in the woods with Benji, and he hunts squirrels while Benji's doing his work. But that's my Cooper buddy. So this week it was 5 pages, looks like. So that's what you get. Now, if you did not get the email, you're welcome to, don't leave it under the video, because I can't go and read each one of those and then find your email and copy it and go over and make sure you get it. Send me an email to scrapbookingwithme, and I'll put it right here on the screen, scrapbookingwithme55@gmail.com. Send me an email, just say, I didn't get the newsletter. Make sure you check in your junk and spam folder before you send me an email, please. Because if you have, all right, let's just say you've been getting our newsletters, but you've just been deleting them. If you delete them more than 2 or 3 times, then when I send them to you, they'll automatically go to junk. Because the system thinks, your system thinks, well, she don't want them anymore, so let's put them in junk. So keep that in mind. Okay, now this is the Friday freebie, and you don't have to do any kind of code to get it. You can just go over to the website and download this. This is part of a digital that I will hopefully have up by Monday or Tuesday at the latest. It's going to be called Bluebells and Blueberries. Now, I have no idea if these are bluebells. I don't know my flower. But anyway, they're blue and they're flowers, and these are blueberries. Bluebells and Blueberries. So, it's another page. I think you got 4 pages, I do believe. And I just want to pick those up and eat them. I love blueberries. And then this one, which is some little postcards. So we're going to work a little bit with this today because I am going to be doing a journal with this kit once I get it out. So let me see. I want to do some tags because I don't have any tags. My tags have just, I don't know what's happened to all of them. They've gone away. I think I can get, yeah. And then I can get her on one and then this on one. I think I can get 3 out of this. So I hope that makes it clear to you guys. And then also another message I got a couple of times this morning. If you purchase one of the digitals, somebody said, there's only 5 pages, it's not 15. And I explained to her, you know, there's 2 separate files. I'm starting to separate the files out on some of these bigger digitals because I know it takes a lot of bandwidth to download them when they're all in one file. So I'm trying to start separating them out into a couple of different files, and that way, you know, it won't take up so much bandwidth on your computer. Because I know everybody doesn't have the high-speed internet and things like I do. Everybody doesn't have that. I used to not have it. But, so, you know, that'll be, just always look and see if there's another link to download another one. That particular one that Rebecca was asking about, there was a link for the ephemera and a link for the pages. So always check to make sure how many downloads come through to you. I think that's about all of the messages I got this morning, I believe. I answered them, but I wanted to answer on here too because some of you may be thinking the same thing, and you know, you might be wondering too and just don't want to ask. So how are you guys today? Is it cloudy where you are? It's cloudy here. I don't know. I'm hoping it'll rain, but I don't know if it will or not. And I also had someone ask, what was this? My pages and things down with. This is our bone folder. This is the ergonomic bone folder. It's really good for your hands. I have the other one, this one, which, no, not that one. Where is it? There it is. This one. We also carry this one, and I absolutely love it, but I have a lot of arthritis in my fingers, and it's kind of rough holding it on my fingers. So I use that one sometimes, but this one I use a lot because all you have to do is lay it in the palm of your hand and just press, and it presses everything down. So that's what that is. And we do have those, both of those in stock. I don't know if I'll cover the backs of all these right yet or not. And you know, some of these I may not even cover the backs of because you could definitely write on that. I know it may not be exactly appealing to everybody, but I don't mind it. Let's see. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Worked out just right. I did get all of the journals. Let's see. Did I get them all? I got them all in the mail that have already paid, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I've got one still over there drying a little bit. Like I said, I don't like to put them in the mail while the glue is still dry. I mean, while the glue is still wet and I'm not dry. Because I don't want the pages sticking together. So I lay them out and let them dry real well. Then I put the tie on them and, you know, send them through the mail. Because I know I've gotten some things that the glue wasn't dry on, and when I'd start to open the pages or something, it would tear the pages up on the sides, and I just don't want you to have to deal with that if I can help it. Now, that being said, with the high temperatures, who knows what's going to happen, you know, if it sits in a hot truck or hot mailbox or something like that. But I will definitely make sure that it's dry and closed up good when it leaves here. So, and I am not going to take any more orders for journals, like pre-orders, until I get all of these completed, every one of them, and out the door. Because I just seem to get so far behind, and, you know, since I've been sick, it has really thrown me behind. And so, I want to get all of these caught up and out the door before I take any more orders. Now, if you see me working on one and you're interested in it and I say that it hasn't been claimed, then you're welcome to claim that one. But as far as just taking orders at random, I won't do that for a while. I got to get caught up. I feel so bad when people have had their orders in for a while and I just haven't been able to get them finished. But, you know, my health comes first and my kids come first, so I have to do what I can do. Make some this size too. Now, you don't have to use these tags and cover them if you don't want to. I just happen to have a couple of laying here on my desk, and I'm going to go ahead and use them to make some shorter tags. And I'm not going to throw away any of that paper because that can be really pretty in collages. Alright, let's see. I want to put her on a big one though. I don't want to cut any part of her off. Isn't she pretty? I love that dress. You know that blues and teals is my color, so yes, I do a lot of blue and teal and green. Well, if you are in, let's see, where are they going? Missouri? No, where are they going? I have no clue. I went with them last year. Silver Dollar City, where is that? That's where the kiddos will be singing this weekend. So if you're in that area, go over and see them. I just couldn't go this year. I've been having so much trouble with my jaw and my TN that I said, no, I just won't be in company, so no use in me trying to go. I'll try to wait till this kind of gets to the, well, it won't ever get totally resolved, but until he can tweak my medicine enough that it is better and I feel better where I can travel a little bit. I just didn't want to go and be miserable, and you know, that would have ruined their time too, so did not go this year, which I think it's going to be nice and cool up there. I don't think it's going to be real hot. Try to get that basket on here. But if you go over and see them, make sure that you tell them that your mom told it on the video and I came over here to see you. They'll get a kick out of that. They don't have anybody to sit at their table. With me not going, they don't have anybody to sit at their table and man the table. So I felt bad about that, but maybe they can find a volunteer that will do it for them. All right. Now we'll go back and try to do some smaller ones. I think I might do these cards next. See if there's anything else I was going to tell you. I did load up some more templates this morning. I loaded them in the Etsy store as well as our online store. And they are Halloween templates. I know I had a few people asking about Halloween templates. I don't normally do that much for Halloween. I'm just not a Halloween person. But, you know, we had some requests for them, so I don't mind doing some with request. So they're the drag and drop templates. So that'd be fun to, you know, decorate them up, put some kind of cute design inside them, and then make some little Halloween bags with them. That'd be cute. To give out to the kiddos when they come around. Keep thinking I hear somebody outside. I'm supposed to get a package, and I've been watching the mail for it. We had to order more tumbler. Oh, not the, you know, we make the tumblers. So I had to order some more tumbler blanks, and that's supposed to come in today, and it's a huge box. So I was going to try to watch for the guy that when he brings it up, I'm going to get him to put it inside because it is heavy. But if I don't catch him, I won't be able to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to hear him. We're going to be putting up some new tumbler wraps in the store, or new pre-made tumblers, so that they make really good Christmas presents. So keep a watch out for that. And then we're also going to put wraps up this year because I know there's a lot of people that have a sublimation printer, not a sublimation printer, that have a, well, yeah, that has a sublimation printer and the heat press, so, or a convection oven, whichever. You can heat in either one. Betty, all she ever does is her convection oven. She doesn't. Now let me tell you this: when you heat in the convection oven, it needs to be a designated convection oven, not one that you're going to put food in for sublimation and then turn around and put cooked food in it. You can't do that. So it's got to be a little, you know, just a little sublimation oven that you use strictly just for sublimation. And it doesn't even have to say sublimation oven. It's just, it's got to be a little oven that's strictly for that. I think Betty's just got a little, it looks almost like a little microwave, and she uses it for her sublimation prints. And she says she can do, I think, 3 or maybe 4 in hers at one time. So that's a good deal. You know, on these presses, the tumbler press, you can only do 1 at a time. And you can make really good money with it if you know, shop around and buy your materials and everything while they're on sale, and buy your tumblers when they're on sale and that kind of thing. You can make some good money with it. Just have to kind of make sure you shop around. That's what I do. I wait until everything goes on sale before I buy any paper or anything, because I just like to get any dollars off that I can. Look at that. We've already got all of that. So we've got one more page. We might as well go ahead and do it. And I think I can get 3 out of it as well. This last one may take a little part of her, but I don't know. I'd like to get all of that blueberry on there. I think I can do it that way. And a lot of times this time of year they'll have the sublimation printers on sale. Or you can do like I did. I didn't buy a sublimation printer. I bought an Epson Eco Tank, and then you just buy the sublimation ink and you just use it for a sublimation printer. So that it's a lot cheaper that way. You don't have to buy a sublimation printer. Alright, that's the right place that way, but I do need to bring it up. I just try to go as cheap as possible. But it's a good product. I'm just saying, I try to I try to wait until everything's on sale, which that was on sale when I got it. And then I wait until the ink goes on sale, and when it goes on sale, then I buy a couple of them and just put them in the drawer and make sure that I have them when I'm ready for them. And the ink on those things lasts forever. I mean, I've only refilled my sublimation printer, I think, 2 times, and I've almost had it a year, and we print a lot, so it lasts a lot longer than you think it would. Yeah, we got all of that on there. And then should be able to get most of her. Oh, I ran out. Let me grab some more. And if you would like information on sublimation printers and what all you need to get started in sublimation, just leave me a comment below and I'll put all that together for you, because it is a money-making thing if you designate. Now, see, ours, it's like a side hustle for us, because that's not all we do. We do lots of other things. But they sell really well. And then you can also make them and sell them to people at wholesale, and you still make money off of that. And a lot of these groups and places, they'll buy them, buy a big batch at wholesale, and then you just make all the same things and sell them to them. We just got through doing a big batch for a group. I think they got 100 and something. Because the tumblers they're not real expensive. And then of course your paper and your ink is not that bad. So let me know if you want more information on that, and I can certainly put it together for you. Look at that. It took a little bit of her arm off, but it'll be all right. And I had another one ask, are you still working on the digitals that we suggested? Yes. I have already put up 2, and I've got another one almost finished. And I'm going from the bottom up, the oldest suggestion up. So I'm to the 3rd person on the list now. So that one will be coming hopefully next week, if nothing transpires that hinders me. So yes, I am still working on them. And I'm still working on all of the information for the booklet that we're putting together. Melina is helping me put that together because, well, Edith, that's okay. It's already stuck and I'm not going to pull it back up. She's much better at verbalizing things than I am. She was an English major, so, and I definitely was not. I was a math major. So she's kind of helping write that. So we should have that finished. I'm hoping to have it finished before Christmas, and then it could be, a gift for Christmas, or you could gift it to yourself or whatever. and the people that made the suggestions, they do get theirs for free, because it will be, I will have those people's names in the front, because this is dedicated to so-and-so. Now, all of that is over with, so don't send me more suggestions, because that is over and done. I can't just continue to get suggestions, because I've got to stop sometime and start putting them all in the book. So all of that is done. No more suggestions right now. Now when it comes down to the book, we may need a few more in order to finish the book up, but I'll let you know at that time. Look how many we got done just out of those, what was it, 4 pages? Now I will cover the backs of these, but I don't have to do that right now. Look at this. So I got a good start on all my tags. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the long tags, 1 short one, and then I've got 3 postcards. And on the back of these postcards, I will probably do that stamping like I did on those that the day that I showed you about all the stamping and making your own postcards. And if I do, I'll do that on video. But look, how many we got just in that short time, and that is just out of the freebie. So lots of things that you can do with the freebie. Watch for this kit coming next week. Hopefully. I'm not making a promise, but I'm saying I'm going to do my very best. And then make sure that you check your email that you got from me yesterday. And it was the newsletter, and it had secret code and Friday freebie and something else in the title. Find that secret code, go to that link, click on it, and put that code in with the hashtag so that you can get these pages. And let's see. And that will only last for 7 days. Yesterday was the first day, so 6 more days. I think that's all I was going to say. And then go check out all of the new digitals. I didn't print them all off because I just didn't. Melina put out new digitals about fairies, fairy ephemera, I think. Alicia put up a new digital that was called Where the Dirt Road Leads. It's very, very pretty. She's got another one. It's called Aspen Gold, and it's about the Aspen, Colorado, where all the aspen trees are and where the rivers run and all that's very beautiful. And then she's got 2 more that I've still got to get up. So, they make them, and then Mama has to, put them in the files and get them up. So I'm working on that. So we will talk to you guys later. I think I'm going to stop on that. I've got some more things that I'm going to do tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get a video done on it. I'll try just to remember just to turn my camera on and film, because I've got a few things that I need to do at this desk. So we will talk to you later. Don't forget to check out our Etsy store. Make sure that if you don't want to buy anything or can't buy anything, that's fine. Just go over there and favorite it. Click that little heart, I think it is. It says favorite. Go to some of the items and just click favorite or something. That just helps me out. It helps Etsy know that people are actually looking at my shop. And I thank you for all the people that have already made purchases over there. I really, really appreciate it so, so much. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.